I'm still going to sweat like hell, like 10 minutes later. Hello people who wear jumpers despite it's summer now, except those Australians. Hi Australians. My name is Susie and welcome to another episode of How to Cantonese. So brace yourself people, because we are going to deal with some big issues today. By big issues I mean those confusing characters at the very end of Cantonese sentences. I guess those are one of the hardest obstacles since you overcome the tones and sounds, the pronunciation in Cantonese, because those are difficult to learn. Duh. When you look at those characters, they look meaningless, but the sentence sound weird if you don't have them, equipped at the very butt of the sentences. I guess the truth is they both are and meaningless. Insert that scientist whose name I don't know how to pronounce cat's experiment joke. So by saying they are meaningless means that if you look at the semantics of these characters or these words, they are actually, meaningless because they don't have any kinds of information contained. But on the other hand, by saying they are not meaningless means that these characters imply the tones or the attitude of the speakers. Hence, the meaning of the sentence may change. Actually, I don't think I'm making much sense here. You're a genius if you understand that after only watching for the first time. Good for you. And also, bad news for you guys. There are no rules specifically for these kind of end of sentences words, so you can't really memorize them even if you are willing to, because the usage of these kind of characters differs between person to person, and it is heavily influenced by one person's surrounding or that person's own preference, even the latest trend. So you cannot, and there's no point to memorize a specific way to say something. Just like how you wouldn't suggest an English learner to memorize how a valley girl speak English, and all you can do is put yourself out there to experience, gain more EXP, and to train yourself in order to feel how the sentences go. I am seriously not making sense. I am so sorry. And by feeling, I mean to know the context of how and when people say something, so that oh, this person is using these characters to mean this thing. So that's it. I don't think I have things to say anymore, so thank you so much for watching. Bye! Please don't leave. I'm just kidding. JK lol. Despite these characters generally behave like women, that is, being totally emotional and unpredictable, some of them actually have a rather fixed meaning, so you can learn those and you can avoid some of the embarrassing situations. Let's do this because I've already done a 10-minute intro. The first character we're going to learn is meh. Not the main character of the latest emoji movie. Meh in Cantonese, you can consider it as a question mark. It can be any kinds of questions though. Rhetorical questions, sarcastic questions, or questions. All of them can use may in Cantonese. To give the simplest example is 咦頭先你唔係返咗屋企嘅咩? Didn't you just go back home just then? Why are you here? Go away. The second one is not a very good one. It is law, and law in Cantonese it pretty much means negativity. The specific meaning varies, between different contexts, but 90% of the time it doesn't mean something good. So if you hear your Cantonese speaking friends speaking a sentence with law at the end, be careful. Also use it very carefully because it can turn the table. Is that the correct term? It can make the sentence into a totally different meaning. And the classic example is if you're apologizing to someone, you normally say sorry. Yeah, we use English occasionally, so so by saying sorry is I'm sorry. But if you say sorry lol, well, it means something like I'm actually not sorry at all, but I forced to apologize to your sorry ass here, so now you're happy. See? When you're pissed off someone who speaks Cantonese, don't ever say sorry lol. It will just make things worse. The third expression, actually there are 3 expressions in this one. The first one is 啫, the second one is 啫嘛 or 知嘛. 3 of them mean sort of the same thing. No big deal. By using this expression, the speaker shows that he doesn't really value the thing that he's talking about that much. In English, it's more like it's just or it's nothing but that kind of meaning. So for example, 皮外傷啫嘛，冇事嘅. It's just a flesh wound. It's fine. Jeez. So move on to the fourth one. The fourth one, pay attention to the tone. It is ga. The meaning differs when you say it in a different tone. So ga. And this one is the emphasizer. Is it a real word? Ga is used to act like an extra note to the sentence. For instance, 我咩都唔知㗎，你問阿 Sam 啦。I don't know shit about things. Ask Sam. And the last one here is 掛 is quite the opposite of the previous one because 掛 means uncertainty. And by using 掛, it shows that the speaker is not sure about what they're talking about. They may be bullshitting you or they may be telling you the truth, but they don't know themselves. For instance, is 佢今日應該會嚟啩？我唔知啊。He might come today, but I'm not sure. Yet when 掛 is used with the expression 唔係, sometimes it means a different thing, which is unbelievable, more like unbelievable. So it's like, I don't believe you do this, that kind of unbelievable. Suggest 唔係啩你一次過食晒一打冬甩啊？你係咪黐線㗎？ Oh my god, you eat a dozen of donut at once? Are you cray? Stop eating. Put that down. Yeah, I guess that's everything. So the reason I'm not going, deeper with all the other kinds of end of sentence characters should give it a name. 語氣助詞, I believe that is. That's because many of the meanings depends on the tones that they're delivered when, you use them in a sentence. For example, la is different than la. Just think of it as, the Singlish can la the least, that kind of concept. So I don't know if you guys are really interested, then I'll do it in the foreseeable future, I believe. So let's do a recap. Today we've learned 5 语气助詞 which has a relatively fixed meaning. The first one is咩, meaning question, any kinds of questions. The second one is lo, all kinds of negativity. Use it carefully. The third one is a bundle. 這、芝麻、怎麼. All of them means big deal. And fourth one is ga, and ga means I'm certain of something and I'm emphasizing that. And the opposite of ga is gua, which is uncertainty. So yeah, I believe that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any kinds of questions, I am still collecting them for a future Q&A video. If you have any kinds of questions, please ask down below in the comment section. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, find it useful and stuff. Subscribe to this channel if you want more future video in, I don't know, Cantonese and art and stuff. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!